Hello everybody! Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 and welcome back to the channel. I'm a Shadowbox and we have a bit of a channel announcement today. We're just going to jump right into that. We'll probably have to repeat it throughout the live stream for people that come in later, but the big news is that I am seriously considering, to the point where it's not really considering anymore, it's going to happen, a rebrand of the channel. And basically what that means is like the artwork is going to change. We're going to have new professional intros, outros, and for the first time ever, a channel trailer. So it's going to be really fun. We're also going to have some new content on the channel. We're going to keep going with the simulators like we always have with Flight Sims, Farming Sim, and now Trucking Sim. We're also going to add in some strategy games like 911 First Responders, some GTA roleplay using FiveM servers, multiplayer in conjunction with Rebel Heart Gaming. And yeah, it's going to be a good time, so I hope you guys will stick around to see that in the near future. Hopefully by the time Farming Simulator 19 is out, all of these changes will be in effect. So that's the announcement, but right now we've got some other stuff to deal with. If I can figure out where I want to be right now. Let's take this, sure, and get some time actually passing, because we need the grass to dry out, because today we are going to be going to our new hay field and cutting that, and using the equipment up there. We are not going to be paying back any more of our loan. Our loan is now halfway paid off. We still owe $300,000. But we need to make sure we have enough money to rent equipment for our harvest, which is coming up. We're like halfway through summer now, and we have a lot to do. Oh, actually, we do have one more job on the fields that we need to do before I go cut this hay. Alex Gammon, hello, how are you? And Johan, CD Thomas, and Adam, hello. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I forgot there are still... Whoa. I forgot there are still 2 fields that need final spraying. I've already sprayed all the other fields, except for 2. And they're the small ones, so we'll get those taken care of. Hopefully I have some liquid fertilizer in the tank. If not, we're going to have to do something about that. Fingers crossed that this actually does something. No. Well, darn. It's not any in the tanker, is there? No. Alright, well, I don't want to drive this thing all the way up to the shop. Shadowbox, I just read the highlighted part. Alex Gammon, yes, I did say your name. I was saying hello to you. Let's see. Alright, let's use this truck. We need to pick up some liquid fertilizer, but just enough to do 2 fields. So we can't really cut the grass right now because it's too wet. We won't be able to ted it out and dry it. Yeah, so the new theme that I'm going to be going with the channel, guys, is actually going to be kind of like firefighter related. Alex, I do not play Roblox. I don't own it. That's something I could potentially look into, but I'm afraid I don't really know too much about it. So yeah, you guys, or most of you, should know that in real life I'm a firefighter EMT, because I talk about it like literally all the time. So that's going to be kind of the theme of the channel after the rebranding. And for the longest time, I've been trying to figure out like what to call you guys, my subscribers, or like what to refer to my channel as. Like, I don't know. Some YouTube channels have like nicknames for their subscribers and for their channels. So, I mean, the channel name is going to stay the same. It's going to be A Shadowbox, but you guys are going to be Firehouse94. So at the end of the videos, like instead of asking you to subscribe or whatever, I'm going to say, you know, if you want to join Firehouse94, then here's how you do it. And oh, it's a kid game, Alex? I don't know, I mean, I still play Minecraft from time to time, so... So yeah, it's going to be kind of fire service related, because I think it's something, like a unique theme to the channel would help. Alright, Alex, just remember that there's a little bit of a delay in the stream, so it might take a second for me to answer your question and such. No, not the boxers, though. That's a good idea, Johan. I probably should have gone with that, but I'm working on updating the channel art. Not as we speak, but after the live stream, I'll be doing that. Oh, Johan, I really should have gone with boxers. The opening cutscenes to my videos could be like Rocky montages. Man, you're the creative one. Alright. So we're just gonna do this way. Liquid fertilizer tank. How much is in it? 2,000. That should be enough. I don't want to spend like a crazy amount of money on this, so... Alright. Well, the crops are dried out now, which is good. So while we're up here, we might just go ahead and get that grass cut. I don't know, what would you guys rather see? Do you want to see some liquid fertilizer being sprayed, or do you want to see the grass being cut first? You guys can decide. We got the John Deere with mowers set up at the sheep farm, ready to cut some grass, but we also have two fields that need sprayed. So you guys can tell me which you'd rather see first. We're gonna try to do both today. Any takers on what we're going to do first? Spraying first, okay. Johan typed first, so that means Johan decided. Alex, I'm not going to say your name every time you tag me, but if you have like a actual interaction, like you want to have a conversation with me, I will usually say your name when I'm replying to you. But just like tagging me in the chat is not going to make me respond to you every time. It's alright, I'm just letting you know. Alright. Let's fill the tank. I'm thinking 2,000 fertilizer should be more than enough to get these 2 fields done. We just got the 2 small fields at the end of the farm there, 32 and 33. What is that? That is our sugar beet field and barley? I don't remember. Ellis Sheriff, hello, how are you? Good to see ya. We're just doing some spraying real quick, and then we're gonna head over to the sheep farm and get some grass cut and possibly tedded and collected. It's not gonna be baled because we have a hayloft up there, so it's just gonna be collected. Alright, let's do both of these fields at once. I think this should be good. So, for the farm, I know we've been talking about getting pigs set up at the end of this harvest season, which I definitely still want to do, but I've also been thinking about equipment. And I want to kind of move some things around. The Massey Ferguson tractor that I have up at the sheep farm right now, I want to bring that down to the main farm and use that as a utility tractor around the farm. Basically doing the job that the Bobcat is doing right now. The Bobcat I want to keep on the back of the gooseneck trailer for pallet work. I want to move one of these cases, one of the Case Pumas, up to the sheep farm. And I want to buy a Case Maxim, which is a smaller utility tractor, and bring that up to the sheep farm as well. And then I would like to purchase a Challenger tractor and some bigger equipment for the main farm. So hopefully we will be making enough money to get all of this taken care of. I don't really see any problems with doing that. I think we should be able to afford all that easily, and we can at least get one bigger cultivator seeder and one bigger tractor at minimum. Oh, why the sad face, Alex? I'd also like to buy a bigger field, if possible, like 49. I really want to have 49, because that's the field that has the Lone Oak in it for Lone Oak Farm. Well, I'm sorry you're sad, Alex. I hope you cheer up soon. Ah, gotcha, Alex. Well, unfortunately, this is a single-player game. I am not online at the moment. This is Farming Simulator 17, and it is on PC. Oh, you're on a Samsung Galaxy phone? I also have a Samsung Galaxy. It's a good phone choice. So I actually downloaded a mod for the Case Maxim tractors, and they're actually really well done. Let's see if we can't just turn on the money cheat and show you the tractor, and then get rid of it and turn off the money cheat, obviously. But I really want to find an excuse to use it now. Your sister has an iPhone? I'm not really a fan of the iPhones. I like the Samsungs better. So have any of you guys seen the new fact sheets for Farming Simulator 19 that came out a couple days ago? With some good looking equipment there. What's up, Priest? Boo, not getting her views very sarcastically to your Samsung comment. Your brother has a Cricket phone, Alex? No, I am familiar with Cricket Wireless. Shut up, Priest. Your sarcasm is noted. Also, why don't you have a blue name, buddy? You should have a blue name. Hang on. There you go. For those of you that don't know, Priest is a longtime friend of mine. And he is one of the heads of Rebel Heart Gaming, which is the community that I will be teaming up with to bring you Grand Theft Auto content in the hopefully not too distant future. Okay, Alex, see you when you get back. Sorry, Alex, I just barely met you, so having a blue name means you're a moderator, and you have moderator powers on the channel. So, maybe someday after you've been here for a long time and I know I can fully trust you. I've known Priest for many years. Oh man, the rules for this playthrough, they are, well, in the description. I'm going to have to tab out really quick and look it up myself. Actually, I'm going to swap over to this screen because I have to pull up my live stream and I don't want you guys to see my stream key. Okay, so rules. Alrighty. Rules. Reset of vehicles costs $500 for towing. Non-North American tractors, harvesters, and large trucks, you have to pay an additional $25,000 for import costs. Loader at the dealership must stay on the dealership property unless it is rented for a specific purpose. Only vehicles with in-cab computers may use the GPS mod. And leased vehicles must be returned to the dealership by the end of the current season. Rules relating to money. Renting the loader from the dealership costs $2,000 per day. Courseplay workers must be paid wages to the tune of $1,000 per day per worker. Hired workers may purchase fuel but not seed or fertilizer. And getting into an accident with AI vehicles costs $1,000. I don't think I've been very good with this rule, so if you guys see me getting into an accident with AI drivers, if it's my fault, make sure you call me out on it so I can deduct that $1,000 fee. Livestock must be purchased and sold from respective dealer points and transported to farm. 3-stage fertilization must be on. Occasional plowing of fields is required. Seasons must be utilized on a 12-day cycle. Fertilizer and seed must be purchased from the shop and transported to the farm. Workday hours are from 0600 to 2300. Time speed should be set to 5 times speed during normal gameplay. Starting equipment must not exceed 250 horsepower or 6 meter working width. Permit to harvest trees costs $250,000. The permit must be purchased in the spring and last for 1 in-game year. However, this does not apply if the trees are on property that you own. Some exceptions to the rules. Implements and tools are exempt from import costs due to their in-game availability. Leased vehicles rented in late season must be returned by the end of the next early season. So if we rented a vehicle in late summer, we must return it by the end of early fall. Accidents caused by AI are exempt from payment if the player took reasonable steps to avoid the collision. Workdays may be exceeded to satisfy a great demand or in case of an emergency determined by the player. Once the emergency is satisfied, there must be a 7-hour period of in-game time observed of rest. Rapid time acceleration is allowed at any time. Starting fertilizers and sprayers may exceed the 6 meter working width but not the horsepower requirement. The money cheat may be used to set up farm and to show equipment for the stream, but not for actual gameplay. Trees and poplars planted on owned property do not require the permit to harvest, and money cheat may be used for maintenance or modification of the dealership's loader. So yeah, those are the rules for the Lone Oak Challenge. Hey Alexander, I'll give you the announcement in just 1 second. I've been bullied like 20 million times about that, and they all say no, and I'd never be mean with the blue color name or whatever thing. I'm sorry you've been bullied, Alex. That's what I'm going to say to that comment. And Alexander, the announcement is the channel is going to be going a little bit of a rebranding, so change in artwork and a little bit of change in content. We're still going to have the simulators like we've always had with Farming Simulator, with Flight Simulators, with American Truck Simulator. But we're also going to be adding some more games, a couple with like an emergency focus, specifically 911 First Responders, or if you're from Europe, you might know it as Emergency 4. We are also going to be doing some Grand Theft Auto 5 emergency roleplay with Rebel Heart Gaming. and we're going to be teaming up with Rebel Heart Gaming to bring you videos of that genre. And we're also going to be rebranding the channel's artwork to reflect like fire department or firehouse artwork, and that's because I am a firefighter in real life and I talk about it all the time. It's a big part of who I am. We might also be doing occasional vlogs or adding face cams to videos. I still have to explore that option. That is not definite yet, but it is a possibility. Hello, Justice, or former Cyrus42. How's it going? And with the rebranding is going to come, as well as the new channel artwork, we're going to have new professional intros and outros, and we are going to have a channel trailer for the first time ever. And all of this will be implemented over the next few weeks, and hopefully we'll be done with the transition with like all the new stuff being added by Thanksgiving time. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, I remember you, Justice. Yeah, you should, Justice, you should get in contact with Priest there and talk about, joining Rebel Heart Gaming if you're still interested in the Grand Theft Auto 5 play. Alright, so it looks like buying that one pallet of fertilizer was pretty much exactly enough what we needed to get this job done. Which is nice. Means we didn't waste any money. That's too bad, Justice. Well, in the future, if you do get a PC again, keep us in mind. I've never had a PC, Alex? That's too bad. Yeah, Cutter's still around, Justice. He's just doesn't have internet at the moment. He keeps in contact with us via his phone and like Facebook and Discord. Alright. So yeah, let's take a look at that Maxim tractor I was talking about and just like how impressed I am with the modeling on it. Hey Alex, you know the Xbox 360 is a great system still. Alright, oh shoot, did I not enable it? Fail. Alright, well, tell you what. Unless you guys really want to see it right now, I'm not going to worry about, like, exiting out and enabling the mod. If you do really want to see it, let me know, and I'll, throw up the technical difficulty screen, and we'll get that reloaded and situated. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep playing with what we got. Alrighty, let's run across our field, say hello to the sheep. We're going to be doing some grass work over here. Unfortunately, this part of the field is still not grown. I don't know if it's going to grow this season. But the other part is. Thankfully, we still have a backlog of hay, so this shouldn't really affect us negatively. Let's go get in our John Deere here. The 7R series with the John Deere mowers. 7310R. And I actually just learned this myself, guys. There's a difference between a row crop tractor and a utility tractor. Row crop tractors are typically the tractors you would use for like planting and sometimes harvesting. They're like big, powerful tractors intended for driving in more or less straight lines, such as this tractor or the Case Puma. And then you have your utility tractors, like the Case Maxim, that are meant for like doing yard work and pulling water trailers and stuff like that. So oh, Alex, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the Red Ring of Death is not a fun situation with an Xbox 360. We are not getting all the grass we could be getting. Thanks for the correction there, Priest, on the status of Cutter Edge's internet. So I'm actually really excited about this channel rebranding, guys. I think it's going to make the channel more unique, make it stand out a little bit more. And it's going to kind of get me back into YouTube. I mean, obviously I'm pretty busy nowadays and don't have the almost unlimited time for YouTube like I used to. But I'm hoping to do like one live stream and upload one video a week, and we'll like rotate what the video is, whether if it's 911 First Responders or GTA or one of the other simulators, Flight Sim or Truck Sim. I think we'll keep Farming Simulator as a live stream game. Maybe occasionally do other games on the live stream, but the live streams are going to typically be Farming Simulator. I'd love to get the Krone Big M mower on this field. Make such short work of it. Not that these John Deere mowers are exactly slow, mind you. They definitely get the job done in a reasonable manner, but that Chrome Big X, or Krone, not Chrome. Chrome is a browser and a metal. Krone Big X, Big M. The Big X is a chaffer. Wow, it's been a day. The Krone Big M grass cutter mower thing would be great to have. And we will get it eventually. Oh, congratulations, Justice. Yeah, I don't think I was anything when I knew you before, but I'm now a full-time EMT and part-time firefighter. Now, I'm not sure if Priest wants to reveal what his job is or not, so I'll leave that up to him. Oh, that's okay, Alex. You'll get there soon enough. And just enjoy being a kid for now. Trust me, we all wish we could go back to being 8 years old sometimes. Right? I miss nap time the most. Bright Flight, hello, how are you? What is that? You want me to show corn, wheat, and tractors? Well, unfortunately it is summertime, so I can't show those being harvested, but I can show you a cornfield. Johan, I feel like I'm getting old. I'm almost 25, so realistically, no, I'm not old, but I feel like it sometimes. Alright, let's show Bright Flight a cornfield real quick, huh? Just leave our PJ trailer here. Alright, here we go. There you go, Bright Flight. We got 2 large cornfields on the farm. There's one. Still one. Still 1. And here's 2. These should be ready to go in mid-fall is when we will be able to harvest these. So probably in the next live stream we'll be doing the corn harvest. So next week. Whoa! No! Ah, I crushed some of the corn because the engine stalled out and I like lost the power steering or something. Just would not respond to the controller. Jeez, Johan, you're an old man. I'm just teasing. Alrighty, so there's the cornfield. Now we gotta get back to cutting that hay. Yeah, Johan, you did. You're the old man. And Bright Flight, I'm glad you think that car is beautiful. I think so too. I like the Rams. Yeah, this is going to give us plenty of hay, even though the field's not totally grown. If you remember, we do have 2 more grass fields. Well, good, Bright Flight. I'm glad you think it's a good live stream. Thank you. So, we have 2 more grass fields, fields 36 and 37. Those are going to be cut for silage bales. I'm not sure if I'll do that on camera or not, though, just because we've kind of done that a lot. Alright, it seems like we've almost got this field cut. Just a few more passes. Thankfully we have the large windrower and tedder, so taking care of turning this hay to grass should not be a big issue at all. do love this John Deere tractor. Glad we purchased it when we did. It's definitely the workhorse on the farm. Alright guys, we're coming up to an hour into the live stream, so as soon as we're done cutting this grass, I think we're going to do a wheel spin to decide if we should keep going with the live stream or if we should end it there. It's been a good live stream so far. I'm really happy with the turnout. A lot of new people. And guys, if you like the live stream, be sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with live streams and future videos. I play more games than just Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator is just my live stream game. And if you like, you can also follow me on social media, which is all linked in the description. I have a Facebook page and a Twitter page. Gotcha, Priest. Well, thanks for doing that. That's cool. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, you can go ahead and give it a like as well. That just helps the stream be seen by more people and then helps the channel grow, so we all have a bigger community to participate in. And bigger community means bigger fun, right? That's what that means. No, Johan, I have not changed the wheels, so don't spoil it. Yeah, there is really not much field left to mow now. We are coming up to the end here. Oh, there's something about grass work in this game that's just inherently calming to me, even as we're listening to, like, hard rock music. And I mean, this isn't really hard rock, but it's on the rock playlist on Pretzel, so I guess for lack of a better term, it can be rock. Electronic rock? I don't know. know, just little tufts of grass that I'm otherwise gonna kick myself for missing. Oh, missed another little piece. Oh well. Alright, and the next one should be the last pass. Alright, so that is the fields cut, or the grass cut. So let's do a wheel spin to see if we should keep going with the live stream or if we should wrap up here. Oops. Alrighty. Live actions. Spin the wheel. Of course. Okay, so we're going to keep going. And yes, the options on the wheel were yes, of course, do it, and yes, but in red. Alright, so let's just drop the mowers off over here. Correct. Yeah, no options were actually stopped. I call that my bad decision wheel. Anytime I have a decision that's possibly bad, I spin that wheel to see if I should do it or not. Alright, now I have to remember which shed the... Let's see, that's... I think we need this one. Yes, we do. Alrighty, now, like I said, thankfully we have, I think, the largest windrower. And the largest tedder. Or is this the second largest? It might be the second largest. Either way, it's wider than the working width of the mowers, so this should not take very long. I'm not terribly concerned about missing pieces of grass because, like I said, we still have a surplus of hay. This is just kind of preemptive cutting, I guess. More like, why not? We have the grass here, why waste it? Oh, I should have another tractor behind me using follow me to windrow at the same time. Let's do that. That's going to be time efficient. So we will grab this tractor. We don't need the front weight though, so we'll drop that. As the tractor we have up at the sheep farm is just not powerful enough to run that windrower. Which is why I want to get some replacement tractors up there. But in order to do that, we're going to have to get new tractors at the main farm. Oh, actually, our bees are about to be ready to collect, or our honey. So let's take care of this while we're here. Let's just accelerate time until noon, because noon is the time we take care of the bees. And pause it, just because I like all the bees to be done at the same time. So it's just paused while we take the pallet off. And now back to 5. And the reason I take the pallet off by hand is because if you use the forks, it doesn't register as the pallet being taken off for some reason, and you need to like restart the game in order for the beehives to start producing honey again. There we go. We're actually really filling this trailer. We might need to start a third row, which I didn't really expect. Well, that's not exactly lined up, but it's good enough. So we just need to have enough room to still fit the Bobcat on the back. So we're probably going to have to start a third row eventually, because we're only halfway through summer, and that trailer's, if you count the space we need to save for the Bobcat, more than halfway full. So off camera I might actually kind of rearrange these pallets so they're sitting on there better. But we'll do that off camera. That's kind of a tedious job. I mean, it's farming. Every job is a little tedious, but that one more so. Dealing with pallets in Farming Sim 17, not always a good time. So yeah, the reason that I want to get better, bigger tractors out at the sheep farm is so I don't have to keep driving them over there from the main farm. Kind of a waste of money, but not a waste of time. So, and time is money. So that's what I have to say to that. Hopefully the working width on this windrower is not bigger than the tedder. Otherwise we're going to have not tedded grass. There we go. I have a feeling this might be a bigger working width. Oh, almost definitely. Yeah, time's real life money, not farm bucks. Alright, Priest, have a good one. Thanks for coming in, man. Alright, so... yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Hopefully it'll work. It shouldn't really be that big of a deal if we accidentally get some uncut grass into the windrow. Like I said, this is all just extra anyway. And if we're picking up hay, it shouldn't pick up the grass because game mechanics. Alright, here we go. Setting up follow me. No left offset, no left offset, no! Oh no, it's all broken. Alright. Well, that's going to be kind of messed up, but... oh well. I'm not totally concerned with doing a super neat job this time around. What in the world? Why is... what are you doing? Dude, you're completely missing the point of being on the follow me mod. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, this windrower is being difficult. Alright, hopefully, let's jump over the spinning blades of death. Hopefully this will be working fine now. Alright, well that was definitely worth going to get the other tractor for. Cool. I thought he would drastically mess up those windrows, but apparently not. This is working out better than expected. It's these corners that it's going to be having a lot of grass contamination in. Should probably switch to doing rows here soon. There he goes, picking up a bunch of grass there. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if we filled the hayloft on the first cutting? I don't think we're going to have that much hay, but you never know. We might. Yeah, Johan, it does. Johan. I pronounce your name like a different time. Like, different every time I say it, I swear. I'm terribly sorry. And thankfully it's just a drop-off point here in Farming Sim. Alright, good, I'm glad. In the future, I will probably have the windrower, or sorry, have the tedder be on a follow me with the mower, and then do the windrowing and collecting together. That will probably make things go smoothly and more efficiently. This was a situation I was trying to kind of avoid. But oh well. I'm not really going to be able to avoid it now. Wait for this guy to catch up. I thought you were supposed to mimic what I did, so shut down, fold up. Alright, now we just gotta collect it all. There we go. We'll get that windrower parked here later. We're just going to grab our collecting wagon and start picking up the hay. Shoot, that needs to go back in further, otherwise the door won't shut. There we go. You know, the old Massey Ferguson probably could have handled this wagon. We probably could have had this done at the same time as everything else. Oh well, a little late now. Oh boy, this is filling up fast. Okay, yeah, you know what? In the interest of saving everybody's time, I'm just gonna trade in this forage wagon now. This is really not an appropriate choice, I suppose. Definitely would have worked for the Massey Ferguson tractor, but considering it's not really in my game plan to use that Massey Ferguson tractor on this farm anymore, no need to have it. So let's go exchange it. Alright, now I'm not really sure if I'm going to have enough money to buy a bigger one outright. Yeah, I'm not. But we should be able to lease it. And we need to stay within the 250 horsepower range. I think we're going to go with the Lely. Actually, what's the price here? Rent, leasing would cost us basically $11,500. Leasing would cost us... Okay, yeah, we're going to lease this one. Save a couple $1,000s. So a forage wagon is something that we're going to have to purchase. Well, that's alright, it's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, Johan, that's a good point. It would need to follow. It would need to empty often in order to work on Follow Me. We might need to bring a baler up here because even the hayloft might not be able to hold all of this grass. Or all this hay, more accurately. Let's see if this gives us a percentage full. Does not. But I think it only holds 300,000 off the top of my head. Let me check the placeables menu. It's just the default Giants hayloft. Hayloft. No, 250,000. So yeah, it's like already half full. No, it's not picking up the untended grass. You can see there's some lumps over here that did not get picked up. Well, whatever doesn't fit into the hayloft, we can just sell. We'll just take it down to the barn and dump it in there. Maybe we'll make enough to cover our leasing costs. Gotcha, Johan. Almost got a full trailer again already. There it is. We got 100,000 in this hayloft already, and we haven't even gone around the field once. So it's going to be a little more tedious than I had anticipated. Alright, so after this trailer, we should be able to fit another, like, 2.5 trailers in here, and that's it. Yeah, you can unload the barn with a normal trailer. I'll just have to bring one up or buy one. But I still have plenty of bales to use for food until now, so I don't actually need to empty the barn for a while. So by the time I need to empty the barn, I should definitely own a forage wagon. I find it funny that the sheep have straw in their pen, like animated straw. Like, straw. But they don't actually need straw. Yeah, Johan, I figured that much. I kind of wish they did in Farming Simulator as well. Doesn't really make sense that your sheep just don't poop. Alright, let's see how much of this actually fits in the hayloft. Like I said, 2.5. Did I expect it to be exact? No, I did not. But it was. Alright. Alright, thankfully, the sell point is not too far away from here. It saves some grass cutting. Oh, grass mowing. Well, yeah. I figured that's what you meant. I just didn't know that shoveling sheep crap would save you any mowing work or cutting work. Did I pass the sell point? I definitely passed the sell point. Dang it. Well, turning around here. Do you just mean you didn't have to do the grass mowing since you did the shit shoveling? And someone else had to do the grass cutting? Ah, gotcha. Is this not making us any money? Well, that's dumb. I knew you couldn't get money for grass, but I thought you could still get money from selling hay this way. Guess not. Well, there's no point in picking up the rest of the hay. Well, I'll just let the rain deteriorate it. And if we're not going to make any money, there's no point. So let's go return the Lely trailer, and I guess the rest of that hay is just going to be wasted. Too bad. So we'll get this returned and then we will wrap up the episode. I'll take care of putting away all the equipment off camera. Alright guys, well that's everything that I wanted to get done on the farm today. So thank you guys for tuning in, and those of you that are new to the channel, thanks for checking it out. I hope you decide to stick around. And those of you that are old hands here at the channel, thanks for coming by again. So until next time guys, I've been A Shadowbox, this has been Farming Simulator 17, and you guys have a good one.